Hi everyone, welcome back to a beautiful sunny day here in Normandy. Now I've just been out for a little brisk walk and it got me thinking. There's a design element that I've got inside the cottage that I'm not 100% with, and yeah, let's go inside and discuss what I'm going to do about it. Yes, and it's these panels here. Now they're quite controversial. Some people love them, some hate them, but when I initially installed them in this area here, it was pre-thinking of this post. So we're going to adapt it slightly. I think I'm going to take them out and do something else with it. So initially they was like that. I felt it more important to strengthen the beam than cut it shorter so we could see the design of this, if you understand what I'm saying. So it doesn't really flow right because I've added this, dropped it down, and it's impeded the shape there. And the same goes for this one. We're going to pop this one out. They will be used somewhere else. Put these safely at one side till I decide where else they're going to go. No, I'm not going to start getting ahead of myself and moving tables and chairs and things like that. You know, I'm still at that design stage where I can adjust and alter things. I think, yeah, if that was further out there, it'd be a bit more sort of protection from traffic in and out of the kitchen, and it'd flow a little bit better. So it's a case of extending the sole plate out. Right, let's take our pick from a few of these. Right, I've just picked a few similar matching sizes. All hand done, you know, these are cost hundreds if you could find anyone to take the time to do them nowadays. So yeah, I am keen to use them, and that might just be the place. Some of them are completely different, but that could have its own use somewhere else. I'm going to go for this one. Not sure how this is going to work out or look at the moment. Maybe raise them up. We're going to lift them right up to that height. Well, what do you think? I think it could work actually. We could just close the top off with some panelling, maybe like what we've got on the back there. I'd have to build up a little bit to the base of each side, but that's not an issue. The door could be a little bit wider, and it would be once I remove the hinges for both panels. They can move to the left and to the right then. I mean, there's plenty of space, you know. This is a perfectly suitable opening. A bit of scribing around there with some planking, same as that. I think that would be a good use of those doors. I mean, another idea I've got, you know, bouncing around at the moment is maybe a third door here. But do it so it kind of goes to one side and you pull it across if you needed it shut. I don't know, is it really worth it? I'm not quite sure yet. These are just the options I'm thinking of. I think the key with the kitchen is lighting. Yeah, it's just how it is with these old properties. No windows to the rear, because how they were constructed on the north side, they didn't want no windows for the cold and the wind. Built into the bank, the sun's always over this side and into the front, not at the back. Yeah, that's a possibility, eh? I mean, I do try and cut down on as many new materials as I can. Try and keep it looking authentic. These are of the period, of the age of the cottage, maybe, you know, a little bit different, but certainly in keeping. These old properties would have been added to, you know, as they went through the centuries. So later items, you know, work as well. And, you know, I'm not building a museum, I'm just sort of giving it a nod to its history and just doing the best I can by the building, prolonging it for a few more years, hopefully. Okay, yeah, give me a nice return on the inside. This is only slow work, this can all be altered, it was always in the design. Yeah. What do you think? Could it work? Well, it could work because it's virtually in, but does it look good? Well, I think so. Dare say you'll let me know in the comments. And I'll frame it out with some of this going across. Scribe it in there and scribe it in there, so that's all closed in. It's okay, it'll pick up with what I've used before. It's a fairly cheap and simple way of closing this wall off and keeping it looking period. Maybe have something like that on the base, build that up both sides. Yeah, now we'll leave it a little while for me to think about the options and whether or not I think it's the best way forward, but so far, so good. Coming along, isn't it? Then I got thinking about the floor area here, now that the posts are in. Couldn't do this before because obviously we'd tread on it and damage it. But now the posts are in, I can start thinking about the rest of the floor. Now, I've got some briquettes that I got from Ryan. I've run out of the red tiles that I got from Ryan. But I'm going to make some inquiries to see whether I can get enough of these red tiles together. If I can, I'll probably do the rest with the same tiles. If not, I'll use the briquettes, doesn't matter too much. I can colour these up if need be, and it'll just be a slightly different pattern. Now this area here, there'll be a little walkway that side to go upstairs, and there'll be a walkway that side to come in should you want to come in that way, or you can walk round and then this way. Doesn't really matter, but we're probably going to have a seating arrangement here, either a two-seater, maybe like a Chesterfield, something like that. Or, me and Sam was in here last night discussing a few things, said maybe a chaise lounge. That'd be nice to sit there and watch the fire. But anyway, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I do have to start thinking about these design elements as I go along. And whilst we're on the subject of design, I keep thinking about this area here. Now I don't want to close it off, so it's like an internal box, but I keep looking at it and thinking, do I put something in there? And I thought maybe like the skeleton framework of like the oak frame, you know, with the wire piece like this here, coming across, keeping it open, but kind of a structure built into it. Not quite sure yet. Like I say, there's something that I can add or not, should the case may be later on. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to take a moment just to mull everything over and get a few steps ahead of yourself when you're doing a renovation project, especially when you've got a blank canvas from scratch. You know, don't always get it right, but you just adapt and change as you go along, you know. I'm not here to tell anyone how to do it, this is just how I'm doing it, you know, and I'm sharing my thought process along the way. Then looking ahead, thinking of the stairs. Now I've cut these out of pine. Now I'm thinking, should I upgrade them and go for oak? I've got some oak or chestnut treads to go in now. I'm just thinking by the time I have to rub down and paint, and will it match in? Not too worried about this framework because it will be covered in, but the stringers won't be, so maybe I'll get some oak. I've got the templates, it's much easier to get it right with the pine first. We've got the bird's mouth cutouts top to bottom, which is not always the easiest thing to do, especially in oak. We've got that just right now, so I could just use these as a template. I'll have to get a price for them. You know, you've got to be a bit of an accountant as well on some of these projects. Cost can spiral. I'm always keen, for several reasons, to use recycled stuff. Cost, authenticity, and the look, you know, and the quality. Often the quality is much better, the old stuff. Just do the best you can, really. Well, I've got my measurements, I've got myself a pad. I think it's time I went shopping and visited my local brocante. See you there. Well, I'm here in the brocante, getting amongst it all. There's so much stuff in here. I'll have a browse around and see what I can find. Now, I was looking at this table, but after I measure up, it's just not the right dimension. It's in walnut. Very unusual design, actually. That's an interesting piece. It's off of a hay cart. Now, there was a door down the other end here I wanted to check out. Hidden right at the back. It was this one here. Now I've just run a tape over it. It's just not quite the right dimension that I need, which is a shame. Never mind, let's keep looking. Now, I noticed these the other day. They could be quite nice with candles in. Fleur de lis. Handmade, yeah. That's a maybe. Now I do like this big pine settle. It's Welsh, it's not a French one. That could work. A beautiful craftsmanship on this. Does that look familiar? Certainly does, doesn't it? We have a Chesterfield armchair. Nice. €195. And a low one over here. That is too big. That could work. 185. And that's quite a centrepiece, isn't it? Cognac. Beautifully made. It's a nice piece. Needs some work doing to it though. I do like that panel, but I couldn't justify buying it. 145. It's an unusual piece. Well, I see a few great pieces, but nothing that I wanted to purchase there and then. Right, okay. The Builders Merchants is just over the road. I've got to go in there and check on stock, see what they've got. So welcome to my second home. Yep, spent quite a lot of time here. Right. Okay, you've got a new pile in, that's good. Yep, I've just had a fresh delivery, which is great. €5.20 a piece, which isn't bad value at all. You do have to grade it a little bit, but it's nice and thick. It certainly does the trick. Okay, it's good to know that's in. Have to get some of that. Just check on the aggregate. Yep, I got plenty of that in as well. Okay, well, next time I come back I shall have my trailer on and have a load up. I'm going to need some big raw bolts. Yep, I think I'll grab some of them. Okay, now it's a short drive back home. Well, I've certainly got something to think about with those doors as panels, but I think I've made the right decision. I'll sleep on it anyway. Right, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.